What is transnational crime? Transnational crime are crimes that have actual or potential effect across national borders and crimes which are interstate but should offend fundamental values of the international. The word transnational describes crimes that are not only international, that is, crimes that cross borders between countries, but crimes that by their nature involves cross-border transference as an essential part of the criminal activity. It includes crimes that take place in one country, but their consequences significantly affect another country, and transit countries may also be involved. It is a crime perpetrated by organized criminal groups which the aim of committing one or more serious crimes of offenses in order to obtain directly or indirectly a financial or other materials benefits committed through crossing of borders or jurisdictions.
Human trafficking, also known as trafficking in a person, is a crime that involves compiling or coercing a person to provide labor or services, or to engage in a commercial sex acts. The coercion can be subtle or over physical or psychological. Exploitation of a minor for a commercial sex is a human trafficking regardless of whether any form or force, fraud, or coercion was used. Today, the world is more digitally connected than ever before. Criminals are taking advantage of this online transformation to target weaknesses in online system, networks, and infrastructure. There is a massive economic and social impact on governments, business, and individuals worldwide. Phishing, ransomware, and data breaches are just a few examples of current cyber threats, while the new types of cybercrimes are emerging all the time. Criminals are increasingly agile and organized, exploiting new technologies, tailoring their attacks and cooperating in new ways. Cybercrimes know to national borders. Criminals, victims, and technical infrastructure span a multiple jurisdiction, bringing many challenges to investigations and prosecutions. Cybercrime is the use of computer as an instrument to further illegal ends, such as committing fraud, trafficking in child pornography, and intellectual property, stealing identities, or violating piracy. Terrorism, the calculated use of violence to create general climate of fear in a population and thereby to bring out a particular political objectives. Terrorism has been practiced by the political organization with both right and left objectives, by nationalistics and religious groups, by the revolutionaries, and even by the state institutions such as armies, intelligence services, and a police.
Drug trafficking. Criminal networks traffic a range of drugs including cannabis, cocaine, heroin, and synthetics such as methamphetamine and pethylene. As international borders become increasingly porous, global abuse and accessibility to drugs have become increasingly widespread. This international trade involves growers, procedures, transporters, suppliers, and dealers. It affects all of our members, countries, undermining political and economic stability, ruining the lives of individuals and damaging communities. The end user and addicts are often the victims of a powerful and manipulative business. Drug trafficking is often associated with other forms of crime, such as money laundering, corruption. Trafficking routes are used by criminal networks to transport other illicit products, including firearms, uncut diamonds, and live pangolins, creating a convergence of crime. As criminal devise ever more creative ways of disguising illegal drugs for transport, law enforcement officials face challenges in detecting such concealed substances. In addition, new synthetic drugs are produced on a regular basis, so police need to be aware of new trends and products on the illicit market. Smuggling. Smuggling is the illegal transportation of goods. These goods can be legal, such as alcohol and tobacco, or illegal, such as drugs and arms. Illegal trafficking of immigrants is also a form of smuggling. Organized crime networks exploit new opportunities and technologies, differences among national regulatory regimes and links between the global economic, finance and transportation system for their own gain. The profits from smuggling is often used to fund other criminal activities. Money laundering. Money laundering is an illegal activity that makes large amount of monies generated by criminal activity, such as drug trafficking or terrorist funding, appear to have come from a legitimate source. The money from the criminal activity is considered dirty and the process launders it to look clean.
Causes of transnational crime. Transnational crime, criminal activities that cross national borders, has become a significant global issue. The existence of transnational crime is driven by a complex interplay of factors, including globalization and technology. Globalization has facilitated the integration of world economies, promoting global trade and cultural exchange. However, it has also created opportunities for transnational criminal organizations to expand their operations across borders. Advancement in technology, such as the internet and communication networks, have enabled criminals to operate more efficiently and on a larger scale, bypassing traditional law enforcement boundaries. Economic and social factors. Poverty, unemployment, and social inequality are significant drivers of transnational crime. In countries with limited economic opportunities and fragile social structures, individuals and groups may turn to criminal activities as a means of survival or economic gain. The promise of high profits and low risk further attracts organized crime groups to operate across borders. Corruption and weak governance. Weak legal systems and corruption provide an enabling environment for criminal networks to flourish. Corruption allows criminals to operate with impunity and exploit loopholes in the legal systems.
The existence of transnational crime is a complex issue rooted in a combination of factors, including globalization, technology, economic disparities, and corruption. Addressing these root causes is crucial for effectively combating transnational crime and protecting global security.
Do